Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start our botany paper 3rd BO 333 genetics and evolution. So during this syllabus we are going to study about the genetics and the second part is the evolution. So from genetics section today we are going to start chapter first, introduction to the genetics. In this chapter we are going to study the definition of genetics, concept of heredity and variations, branches and applications of genetics. So the first point about the introduction to the genetics. The term genetics was first coined by W. Batson in 1906 for the study of physiology of heredity and variation. So these are the two terms, heredity and variations, on which this whole branch of the biological science has been based. The word genetics has been derived from a Greek word gen, which means to become or grow into or origination of organisms. The heredity and variations are the two important terms, plays an important role in the formation of new species. The process of transmission of characters, we also called it as traits, from one generation to next generation either by gametes or asexual bodies is called as inheritance. So inheritance is the transmission of character from one generation to the next generation or to the successive generations either through gametes or by using asexual bodies. So this phenomenon is called as the inheritance. In other words, the transmission of traits from parents to offspring is referred to as inheritance, and hence the organisms tend to resemble their ancestor and relatives, whereas the differences among the individuals of a species are also occurred. So during the pattern of inheritance, the phenotypic characters has been transmitted from parent to their progeny. Certain similarities and differences occur in the individuals of the species. So such similarities and differences are studied in a branch of biological science that we call it as the genetics. So the similarities are called as the heredity, and the differences, these are the visible differences, it is referred as variations. So heredity and variations are the two important things that plays an important role in the formation of a new species. So in the course of inheritance, there is a process of transmission of phenotypic traits or a character from one generation to the successive generation or from parent to the offspring. The organisms tend to resemble their ancestor and relatives. So this phenomenon, it is referred as heredity, whereas some visible differences are also seen among the individuals of a species, it is referred as the variation. So genetics is the study of heredity and variations. Now we are going to construct the definition of genetics. So genetics can be defined as the biological science which deals with the mechanism of heredity and causes of variations among related organisms. So in the branch of biological science, we are going to study the mechanism of heredity and also the causes of variations that has been occurred among related organisms. So in the process of inheritance, when the characters has been transmitted from parents to the offspring, certain similarities has been seen while some individuals shows differences. So this is studied in the branch of biological science that we call it as the genetics. So once again we are going to recall the definition of the genetics. Genetics can be defined as the biological science which deals with the mechanism of heredity and causes of variations among related organisms. So this is about the definition of genetics, which may ask for 1 mark. Next to this is the concept of heredity. So as you know that all living organisms reproduces either by sexual means of reproduction or asexual reproduction. So reproduction results in the formation of offsprings of the same kind. For example, a pea plant produces only pea plants when each time it reproduces. A rat produces only rats. Human produces only humans. So this is the kind of reproduction that has been takes place in the living organism. When such living organisms reproduces, it forms the progeny of the same kind or offsprings of the same kind. So hereditary literally means tendency of like begets like, that is all living organisms tend to produce offsprings like themselves. So tendency of like begets like means the living organism have a tendency to produce offsprings of like themselves. So heredity is the cause of similarities between individuals. The offsprings of all the organisms, whatever they are, plants and animals, resemble their parents in several aspects. This is only due to the phenomenon of heredity. So heredity involves the transfer of genetic characters from parents to the offspring via the egg and sperm, and these transferable characters are called hereditary characters. So in the course of inheritance, the character has been transmitted from parent to its progeny as of the same kind. So such phenomenon, it is referred as the heredity. So this heredity is the similarity between the individuals of the plant species. So the offspring produced as a result of sexual reproduction are resemble their parents in several aspects. So this is only due to the phenomenon of heredity. So heredity involves the transfer of hereditary characters from parent to the offspring as it is. So the literally meaning of the heredity is all living organisms tend to produce offsprings like themselves. So now we are going to make the definition of the heredity. So heredity may be defined as the transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation or from parents to their offspring, which is the cause of similarities between the individuals. So such similarities are seen in the course of inheritance when the characters or traits has been transmitted from parents to the offspring. So these similarities we called as the heredity. So once again we recall the definition of heredity. So heredity may be defined as the transmission of characters from one generation to successive generation or from parents to their offspring, which is the cause of similarity between the individuals. Next concept is the variations. So variations is the cause of differences between individuals. So the differences are seen among the progeny of the individuals. So many offspring receives all the characters from their parents. They are not exactly alike. Differences are found even between the offsprings of the same parents. So it is difficult to find out the identical individuals. The progeny differs not only in itself but also with the parents. So these differences are called variations. So during the course of inheritance, when the characters are transmitted from parents to the offspring, certain differences are seen among the offsprings, not only between the parent, not only with the parent, but also within the progeny produced from the same parents. So such differences are referred as the variations. So once we say that variations is the cause of differences between the individuals. So in the course of inheritance, the offspring receives all the characters from their parents, but they are not exactly alike. Certain differences are found even between the offsprings of the same parents. So it becomes difficult to find out the identical individuals. The progeny differs not only in itself but also with the parents, and these differences are called as the variations. So in the genetics, we are going to study the mechanism of heredity and the causes of variations that has been occurred among the individuals. So the variations, by definition, variations may be defined as the visible differences between the parents and the offsprings or between the offsprings of the same parent. So such visible differences has been occurred during the course of inheritance between the parents and the offspring. Such differences are also seen between the offsprings of the same parent. As you know that the offsprings of the parents are not similar, they are not exactly similar. Certain visible differences are also seen. So these differences are referred as the variations. So variations may be defined as the visible differences between the parents and the offsprings or between the offsprings of the same parents. Next, so this is the types of variation. So there are two types of variations, hereditary variations and environmental variations. In addition to this, based on the type of cells, variations are also classified into two types, somatic variations and germinal variation. Now first we are going to study hereditary variation. So hereditary characters are those characters which are genetically controlled. They has been transmitted from parent to the offspring as it is. So such characters are referred as hereditary characters, or these are the genetical characters. Now we are going to study the hereditary variations. So some variations that has been transmitted from parent to the offspring or from one generation to the successive generation, these variations are referred as hereditary variations. So in sexually reproducing organisms, when the individuals have not the same hereditary characters, such differences in the hereditary characters among the individuals of a species are called hereditary variations or genetical variation. So the progeny produced as a result of sexual reproduction are not exactly alike. They shows certain differences in the hereditary characters among the individuals of the species. It is referred as hereditary variations. It is also called as genetical variations. The variations which arise as a result of any change in the structure and function of the gene are inherited from one generation to the another generation are called hereditary variation. So such variations are hereditary, means they has been transmitted from one generation to the successive generation. The variations, these hereditary variations are occur due to the change in the structure and the function of the gene, and they are inherited from one generation to the another generation. So these are the hereditary variations. Next type is the environmental variations. When the individuals come in contact with the different conditions of food, temperature, light, humidity and other external factors, such differences are occurred among the individuals of a species of similar heredity are known as environmental variations, and these variations are not heritable because these variations are occurred due to the environmental factor. When the individuals are exposed to a specific conditions of food, temperature, light, humidity and other external factors, the differences are seen among the individuals of a species of similar heredity. Whether they has been derived, they has been produced from the same parent, such differences are seen because of the environmental conditions. For example, food, if we provide the different food to the individuals, if the plants has been exposed to the different conditions of the temperature, light, humidity, certain morphological or phenotypic differences has been seen among the individuals of the progeny that has been derived from the same parent. So such variations are referred as environmental variations, and these are not heritable. These are not transmitted from one generation to the other generation because these variations are occurred due to the environmental conditions. So these environmental conditions are responsible for the differences in the individuals of a species of similar heredity. The meaning of the similar heredity means these individuals has been derived or that has been reproduced from the same parent. So among the different progenies of the same parent, certain differences are seen in some individuals, and these differences are due to, if they are due to the environmental conditions, then these variations are referred as environmental variations which are not heritable. Now, based on the type of cells, variations has been classified into another two types, somatic variation and another one is the germinal variation. So, based on the cell type means based on the variation that has been occur in which type of cell, there are two types of variation, somatic variations and germinal variation. When the variations are occurs in the somatic or vegetative cells, it is called as somatic variation, and if they are occurred in the germinal cell, for example egg, sperm, so such variations are referred as the germinal variation. Now, the first type we are going to discuss here, somatic variation. The variations which occur in somatic or vegetative cells is called somatic variation. It is generally insignificant because it is not inherited from parents. It is acquired by the organisms during their own lifetime and is lost with the death of the organism. Hence, it is also called acquired variation. So, these variations are occurred in the somatic cell or body cell. For example, any cell of the plant body. If you take the cell from the stem, leaf, root, so any cell of the plant body, it is called as the somatic cell or the vegetative cell. The cell from the vegetative part of the plant, it is the vegetative cell. So, when the variations are occur in the somatic or vegetative cell, it is called somatic variations. It is generally insignificant because why it is insignificant? Because it is not inherited from the parents. So, they has been acquired by the organisms during their own lifetime and these are lost with the death of the organisms. So, such variations are also called as acquired variations by the somatic cell. So, this is about the somatic variation. Next to this is the germinal variation. The variations which affect the germinal or reproductive cells, for example sperm cell, egg cell, it is called germinal variation and these are heritable and genetically significant. It provides raw material for evolution. So, the variations which affect the reproductive cells or germinal cells, it is called germinal variation and these variations are transmitted from one generation to the successive generation or from parent to their offspring. So, we say these variations are heritable, they are transmitted from one generation to the successive generation or from parent to their offspring and these are genetically significant. So, it provides the raw material for evolution. So, this is about the concept of variations. So, there are two types of variations, somatic variations and germinal variation based on the type of cells in which the variation has been occurred. If the variations are occurred in the somatic or vegetative cell, it is called somatic variation, and when the variations which affect or occurs in the germinal or reproductive cell, it is called germinal variations. So, in this lecture we studied the definition of the genetics. What is genetics? So, genetics may be defined as the biological science which deals with the mechanism of heredity and causes of variations among the related organisms. So, genetics is the special branch of the science which deals with the mechanism of heredity and causes of variations among the related organisms. So, in short we say genetics is the study of heredity and variation. So, what is heredity? Heredity is the cause of similarity between the individuals or during the course of inheritance when the characters has been transmitted from one generation to the successive generations or from parents to their offspring, which is the cause of similarity between the individuals. So, this is referred as heredity. Next to this is the variations. So, variations are the cause of differences between the individuals. So, these visible differences between the parents and the offsprings or between the offsprings of the same parents are referred as variations. So, variations may be defined as the visible differences between the parents and the offsprings or between the offsprings of the same parent. There are two types of variations, hereditary variations and environmental variation. Some more based on the type of cells in which the variations are occurred, somatic variations and germinal variation. So this is about the definition of the genetics, concept of heredity and variations. Thank you. Stay safe, stay home.